an advocate for change. I'm going to share a quick 5-step process to be an advocate for change. If you're not already, I think some of us are naturally change agents and mixer-uppers. I think I tend to be one of those. And so this process to me is second nature, but to most people it's not. Most of us will just sit by the sidelines and watch things that we don't like or that rub us the wrong way and never do or say anything. We'll go home and we'll complain to the family, and then we'll just sit down and watch streaming TV or something, or we'll read a book, or we'll go for a walk, but we'll do something, but we won't necessarily get involved in advocate for change. And this month is all about contribution. How do we interact with the world outside of us? How do we contribute to making the world a better place? Because I think to be a better person, we really do want to make the world a better place. We want to at least be a good example and set a good example for other people. And one way to easily and effortlessly, really pretty easily and effortlessly do that, except we might have to step outside our comfort zone, is to be an advocate for change. So how do we go about doing that? Well, number one, we identify things that matter to us. What matters to you? What gets your blood pumping? What injustice do you see in the world? What do you think is wrong or that needs to change? And you want to actually find out if you can make a change in that area or not. Step 2 is to educate yourself. Find out what are the facts, what's really going on with the environment or the litter in your community or the state of education in your kids' schools or anything that you have a passion or an interest in or that you have a strength in that you could help in some way, shape, or form. Step 3, pick the thing, educate yourself. Then 3, start small and start local. It's important that you do something, that you stand up and say, I can help with this, and then actually lead some sort of help in that area. 4th, use your voice and platform. Share what you've learned, share information, share the results you've gotten from the efforts that you've made or that you've taken, or share that you're not getting results and ask for other people's help. And then finally, 5, be consistent and patient. The first time we do something, the first time we volunteer, the first time we start an initiative, the first time we lead something, it doesn't usually go 100% as planned, right? Not in my life, not in most of the people's lives that I know. We take a baby step and we see what happens, and we take a bigger step and we see what happens, and we take another step and we see what happens. It's the same with being an advocate for change and making a difference. And guess what? When you're an advocate for change, you're going to get some resistance. People are going to say no. People are going to disagree with you. And that's okay. Because if you're making a change to make the world a better place, you absolutely positively have a right to do that and should do that. If you're making a change to make the world a less better place, a more negative place, a more evil place, a more disaligned, more chaotic place, maybe not so much, right? But you'll do that anyway because people do that anyway all the time. People advocate for change for different reasons. Make sure that you've done your homework and the reasons that you're advocating for change are in alignment with who you really are as a person. When we see protests and things on TV, I guarantee that who those people are as people isn't necessarily aligned with the way they're behaving, right? Most of them would say, I'm a nonviolent pacifist, yet they're on television burning things and destroying statues and making the world a worse, more negative, chaotic, kind of scary place. All right, so share in the comments below one change that you advocate for now or would like to advocate for, so we can learn from one another and so we can team up and help one another to see the change that we want to see in the world by being the change and the example we want to be in the world. All right, I was going to share some of these stories, but I already shared a couple, so I'm going to just leave it at that. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, be with you tomorrow.